Hey, welcome. My name is Sahara Contasti. Thank you for joining me. Tonight we're talking about customers that know the owner. So if you don't know me already, my name is Sahara Contasti again. You can follow me across social at Sahara Contasti and online at saharacontasti.com, where I share where to eat and drink in Brooklyn, New York. And I also share restaurant management and service on my blog. So if you're interested in learning about or joining a restaurant and starting a career or just getting a job as a restaurant server, definitely check me out there for more tips, things to know, where to dine, what to eat, where I'll be going next on saharacontasti.com. Just a little update. I sent out my first newsletter this week, recapping what we did last week, what I uploaded, the live stream themes. I'm currently working on a course for those who are interested again in being a restaurant server. So that'll be coming out shortly. I'm pretty excited. But yeah, so this edition of the Server Edition Let's Dish is about customers who know the owner. And as a restaurant server, like I said, you have and you meet a diverse set of people. Like everyone is different, no one is the same. They come from different parts of the world. Depending on where you work, it could be a tourist location, a tourist spot, and you get to meet different personalities. So no one is the same. But customers who know the owner. Man, this is like, so I know restaurant owners, not because I just work. I've worked for some restaurant owners, and I know restaurant owners, people who opened restaurants who I am close to. So this is a topic that I definitely can fall on both sides of the spectrum, as a server and as someone who goes to my friends or my old employers' restaurants and, you know, eat and dine and go say hello very frequently. So, where do I begin? So I have my notes on the side. So if I look over, I'm looking at my notes. Okay, so, right, knowing the restaurant owner, I'm like, what does that mean? Like, does that mean that you get to just walk in and say, I know the restaurant owner? Like, so if that's something that you do or that you've seen done, what's supposed to happen? Like, so you walk in, you tell the host or you tell someone, I'm the restaurant owner's friend, I know the restaurant owner. Like, what's really supposed to happen? I mean, I don't really know what's supposed to happen if you say that, because I know my service, my job responsibilities are to take my guests' orders, regardless of who they are. And actually, interestingly enough, one of my previous live series, Let's Dish, the Server Edition, is actually about treating, well, one of my posts, excuse me, it's actually about treating everyone like they're the owner. And I know restaurant owners, and I know, I know restaurant owners who want you to, yes, of course, serve them with, you know, one, have great knowledge, and two, serve them actually how you would serve others. So that's why I say, if you serve everybody like they're the owner, when you get to serve the owner, it's gonna be easy. Like, you won't be nervous. You know your menu. You know how to manage with the owner. You won't be jumping around. You won't be like, oh, I hate serving the owner. You won't be uncomfortable because you're serving everyone else like the owner. Now, if you come in as a customer and you say, I know the owner, what are you trying to do? Like, I keep asking this question, like, what are you trying to do? What's supposed to happen? So I think here's some scenarios that, you know, I've encountered, or I've heard, you know, fellow coworkers encounter. So maybe late at night, this table knows the owner, and the restaurant basically is empty. The restaurant's closed, and they're the only ones sitting there, and they're having a great time. Like, they don't have a care in the world. They're having a great time. They're not paying their check yet. Like, it's as if the party's gonna continue way into the morning the way that they're going. Like, I don't want to say that they're inconsiderate or they're not considerate of what's going on, but sometimes I feel like people who say they know the owner or they just take a leeway and they're just sometimes inconsiderate and they are not interested in what's going on around them, or even what's going on with the owner. Like, that can lead to you coming and saying, I know the owner, and you're expecting to get free food, free drinks. 'Cause, I mean, if I come in and I dine, I'm just expecting great service regardless of who I know. Like, I wouldn't want, any of my friends, any of people that I know who own restaurants to have employees that are not giving great service. So it wouldn't really matter. But, I've heard stories, I've encountered, in different settings as well. Like, oh, I know this person. And I'm looking at them like, I'm not sure what you want me to do. So I just say, okay. And then we just both have like a looking contest, because I'm not staring at you. I'm just like, I'm waiting for you to let me know what you want to happen next. So, again, what do you want me to do with that information? Like, what is supposed to happen? I would love for someone to jump on this live, or just tell me in the future, like, what is supposed to happen when you say you know the restaurant owner. Because, okay, so the ways that we know you know the restaurant owner is because a restaurant owner will either call and let management know, so the management can tell the rest of the service staff, hey, there's a table coming in later at this time. They're going to be sitting here. They're going to be the party of 8. They know the owner. That's so clear. Like, I've never gotten much more clear instructions than that. Like, this table knows the owner. But again, when management says that, it's like, you want the server or the team has to do at this table with care. But again, like I said, if you're not treating everybody like the owner, then that means that you're not confident in your staff. So, like, but I guess you want to let people know that this is my family, and, maybe they're obnoxious. I don't know, it's possible. Maybe they're obnoxious, and you want the server team to know, hey, if they're obnoxious, please forgive them, they're my family. That can be the other side of why an owner will call in and be like, hey, my family is coming. But I mean, I guess you would just notify the team regardless, because yes, you want your family to have a great time. It's your family. They probably have been involved in you and your businesses, and you love them. So why wouldn't you want them to be treated well when they come? And that way, when the owner says that this is their family, these are my friends, then yeah, definitely, things happen, like meals are comped, rounds of drinks are given away to them, really making sure that they're enjoying their time is, I guess, really announced. I mean, I like to make sure that everybody enjoys their time, but yeah, so, yeah, you really want to make sure that the family members or the friends are enjoying their time, especially when the owner says, hey, my family's coming in, or here. Or it doesn't even have to be family. Like, a way that one restaurant that I've worked at has said that they know these people that are coming in is by saying that they're VIP people. Or there are notes left. There are notes left like, this is coming in for press, this is my family, these are my friends, these are going to be investors, I'm having an investor meeting, so that we know as servers how to go to the table, how to manage the table. Because you won't manage the table when there's going to be an investment meeting. You won't manage the table necessarily the same as you manage a table of women who are coming to celebrate a birthday. Like, they really want to turn up. The investor meeting, wants to see that, the server or the staff is knowledgeable about the restaurant menu items, and they know, how to serve a bottle of wine, or they know about the cocktails. So you would definitely manage things differently, but you still want to be on your P's and Q's for no matter who it is. No matter if they're the owner, they know the owners, or they don't. Like I say, treat everyone like they're the owner, and you'll have no problem serving anybody, even the owner. Freak. Even the president. I don't know. Don't at me. Yeah, so you won't get nervous. Like interestingly enough, I actually never really liked serving celebrities. I'm sorry, that's one type of people I've never been interested in serving. But that's another topic that I should write down, actually. Yeah. So, right. So, the things that I do as a server when I'm notified that someone is a friend via the owner, via the restaurant, is, again, just be on my P's and Q's and get them my best service. If someone sits down at a table and I'm like, hey, how you doing? What can I get you to drink? And like, I know the owner, I'm gonna say, okay, great. What can I get you to drink? Oh, I know the owner. Okay, do you want me to get them? Do you want me to call the manager? Do they know that you're coming? No. Okay, so what can I get you to drink? Again, what am I doing with that information? Because there were no notes in the book saying that I should be treating you like a VIP person. Like, there was no notes. There was no note. No note, okay? So, regardless of if you're the friend or not, or there are notes in the reservation book and you're a VIP person, I'm gonna treat you the same. I'm gonna give you my best service. But I think if you're coming in saying you know the owner and there are no notes to your reservation and no one was notified that you were coming, you can't expect things. So please be prepared to pay your check and pay your bill and order your drinks and pay for everything that you ordered. Yeah, okay? Hey, thank you for joining. I'm not sure who joined me. You can definitely, let me know who you are and share this video as well. Hey, Nicote, how are you? Yes, share and give me those likes. So yeah, I'm talking about customers who know the owners. And so I went in depth already a little bit, but I'm going to continue going on. So like, if you know the owner, what's like supposed to happen if you come into the restaurant and you're like, yeah, I know the owner. Like, what's supposed to happen? Like, I really want to know. Like, I don't know if you've ever done that. Have you ever gone to a restaurant and said, I know the owner? Because maybe you do know the owner or you don't know the owner. Like, what's supposed to happen? Because I know, like, I just don't say it. I don't say I know the owner because I don't know what's supposed to happen. But I do go to some restaurants that I do know. And but those are really family oriented, so it's pretty close. So the people that work there know me. But I'm not going to go behind the bar. Immediate seats, please? No. But did you make a reservation? Did you call ahead and let the management know that you were coming? Like, so I'm supposed to just come in, you're supposed to just come in and be like, yeah, I know the owner. And I'm supposed to just go, oh yeah, sure, I know you, yeah, but I don't know you. But you know the owner. Let me get you this right away. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Hey, thanks for joining. We're talking about, if you know the owner at a restaurant, like, and you say this when you come in, what's supposed to happen? Like, so Nicote said he wants immediate seats. I don't know how that's supposed to work. Did you make a reservation? Did you call ahead? Right. So I know when I go to a restaurant and I know the owners, like I said, it's like a small, hey Cree, it's like a small knit family. So, it's not too weird when I do come in. I don't have to announce, yeah, I know the owner. Can I get a sorrow? So, right, you would let the owner know, maybe management may know you. I'm like, hey, I'm coming in for dinner. But this also depends on how close you are to the owner, because I think some people may have a free-for-all, They just have a free-for-all, I may know a little bit about that. But anyway, might have a free-for-all when they know the owners, and it's just like, yeah, let's just eat here every day and just, get breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, let's just do whatever we want. So that's what you're not gonna do if you know the owner. But so yeah, like I said, if you know the owner, usually the owner might call ahead for you and say, hey, my friends are coming, my family's coming, these are VIP people. So I know owners usually do that, especially when they're very involved in their restaurant and they want the people that are close to them to have a great time. Like, so like I said, if it's not in the notes and you tell me you know the owner, when I'm asking for your drink order, I'm just gonna smile and ask you, do you want a drink, or do you want me to call the manager, or do you want me to call the owner? Did you want to say hi? Like I said, what's supposed to happen? when you ask me to call someone that you know who's the owner, I really want to know what is supposed to happen if you tell me you know the owner. I really want to know. But yeah, so we will know as servers that you're special if in the notes of a reservation or if management tells us you are special. And how will they do that? They will say, this is the owner's family, this is the owner's cousins, this is the owner's friends, this is a press event, this is going to be an investment meeting. I will know because management will tell me, and I will treat you with care. I will treat you just like you are the owner of the restaurant. And I treat everyone like they're the owner of the restaurant when I'm a server because, okay, yeah, exactly, like, okay, oh, that's wonderful, right, Cree? Yeah, okay, that's great, okay. So what can I get you to drink? Okay, but I know the owner. Like, I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what you want. How are we gonna do this? Like, I need a little bit more information. Like, I need a little bit more. So, yeah, and interesting. Hey, Phoebe, thank you for joining me. I'm actually talking about customers that come into our restaurant and say that getting excited. Say that they know the restaurant owner. Yeah, Nicote said that he would call, his friend if it's the owner en route. And Kriya and I were talking about like when we're taking orders and someone's like, I know the owner, and we're like, so what's supposed to happen? Like, I'm asking you if you want a drink, and you're telling me you know the owner. I don't know. So where do we go from here? I mean, where do we go from here? So and it's crazy because when people are notified that they're going to be serving the owner's friends, they get nervous. Hey, thank you for joining me. To that fourth person who joined me, who came in, we're talking about customers that know the restaurant owners and how it is as a server and how it is as a customer. And like I said, I'm on both sides of the spectrum. I know restaurant owners and I also serve in restaurants. So I understand both sides. And where was I? Right. And as a server, sometimes we hate, well, not me, because I keep a pretty straight face. Like, what's up? What do you want to do? Like, we can play this game all day. But some of my coworkers, they hate serving restaurant owners, and I think that's because, like I said early in the stream, there are some guests, some customers who are notified that this is going to be a VIP table, and the restaurant closes at 10 o'clock. And they're laughing their lives away. It's 10:30, and they look like they're not moving. They're not gonna get up anytime soon. Like, and the thing about it is, you really can't close the restaurant when people are still there, and you really can't close the restaurant when customers are there who know the owner, because it's like, so you guys clean up the tables when we have guests here. Like, you guys put the tables on the chairs and sweep up around them and make them feel uncomfortable. Yeah, we do, because we want to go home. Like, and I think your friends, especially your friends and family, should understand that. Like, if anybody should understand, like, hey, oh, it's getting late, they're cleaning up, nobody's here. What time do you guys close? It should be the owner's friends. No, I really do think so. That's really just my opinion. But I'm just sharing with you what I know. Hey Mel, how are you? Yes, Nicote was just on here. I'm not sure if you guys still see each other. But yeah, so yeah, I was talking about customers that know restaurant owners, and like I said earlier, I am on both sides of the spectrum. I'm a restaurant server, but I also know restaurant owners and how I manage with that. I definitely do not walk up to the restaurant and go behind the bar and make my own drinks because I know the restaurant owner. I do not immediately ask for a seat. I ask if I can sit in this space. Is it, oh yeah, so Howard's in the building? Okay. Everybody, Howard's in the building, okay? Yeah, so, if you know the restaurant owner, you want to have some patience, especially if it wasn't clear that you were going to be dining with the restaurant that evening or coming in. Yes, we want to give you the best service, we want to accommodate you, but we also have customers who were there before you and made reservations and notified us that they were also coming. So, you know, just be mindful and respectful that we want to cater to you as the owner's friends, but, you know, as the owner's friends, please be mindful that the owner's running a business and this is his bread and butter and he has customers that he needs to answer to. And if you're not happy, or if you want to be sad now, if you're hungry now, like I would believe that you as the owner's friends or family would understand that the needs of the overall business needs to be met first. And you'll have patience and be with us. Yeah, you know, look, there's some people who are super considerate, and some people that are just like downright like, and of course they're lying. That's why, like I said earlier, people, the owner usually will say, hey, my friends are coming in, you know, and usually where I recently work, I'm the one that gets most of the VIP clients. Actually, I'm the one that serves the owner. Like, my manager's like, I only trust you to serve the owner because everybody else, I don't know what they're doing. And I'm just like, no problem. And like I said earlier in a post, an Instagram post, if you treat everyone like the owner, when you serve the owner, you have no issues. But yes, people do lie. They can't help themselves. And then they lie because they want free stuff. And like I said, when I'm asking you if you want a cocktail, what would you like to drink? And you're like, I know the owner. And I'm like, okay, what do you want to drink? And you're like, but I know the owner. And then I say, do you want me to get you the owner? And you say no. What was really supposed to happen by you giving me that information? Nothing. So, you know, there's some people, again, who are friends of owners and they're considerate. Actually, they only really come out and hang out with the owner. They don't really come out and hang out on their own. They're, like I said, you're going to meet different kind of personalities and different kind of people. You're going to meet some nice family members. You'll meet some downright mean family members. You know, that's just like regular guests. You'll meet some nice guests. You'll meet some mean, downright nasty customers. They putting who on one end? Nobody putting me on one end. I'm good. I'm always good. Even when I have a table and it's like, no, listen, you know the owner, I need the owner to come and tell me that you know the owner. Like, and actually I'm gonna go, okay, you can know the staff, like that's different. If you know the staff, like then, you know, if you know me and I'm turned up, you would actually, if you know me and I'm like in your section and you're in my section and I'm busy, you're gonna chill. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be right back. Because you're coming to my place of employment, and I mean, if you know me, you know me, but I'm gonna expect you to be a little bit more understanding, a little bit more patient. Excuse me? Oh, I'm not giving away any of you, but what is up with you? They can say, no, that is not how it works. Exactly, this is the problem. Even when people come, and then they know a coworker, or a staff member, or they know an owner, they expect free stuff. Like, listen to me, you don't know what I have to do to get this free stuff. Like, look, this is a place of business. Like, they need to make their money, and if I'm giving away stuff for free, and then they let me go, who gonna give me my money? But yeah. So they tell the owners, like Mel said, they tell the staff members, like Mel said, I know the owner treat me good. They could also be lying, but if they're not lying, I mean, okay, all staff members should be treating everyone like the owner, should be treating everyone well. So you shouldn't really need to say that. But I think people do say it. I don't care what anyone says. I think people do say it because they want free stuff. And I think if you want free stuff, you should know what not to eat. If you can't pay for your meal, you should have stayed home or went to McDonald's or Burger King, but stayed home. Just like I feel like if you go out to eat and you can't tip your server, then you should stay home too. You should stay home. You should stay home and cook. You go to McDonald's, you go to Chipotle. You can go to those places. Those places that people don't depend on tips for their salary. But yeah, so, you know, if you want to catch the beginning of this live stream, definitely, you know, start all over again. I'm gonna be coming off now, but thank you for joining me. This live stream, Let's Dish, is a series that I'm doing Monday through Friday, the server edition at 7:30 p.m. EST time, Eastern Standard Time, and it'll be a topic about dining for the customer and working as a restaurant server every night. And yeah, it could be to assert power, but look, let me tell you, because also too, we have a very, some servers feel like, you know, when people know the owners, they tend to not want to tip. So we already have a low expectation of you already. Like, to be really honest, we do have a low expectation of you. Unless you show us differently, we have a low expectation. But yeah, so thank you, Nicote, I appreciate it. So, like I said, Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. EST. Let's Dish, the server edition. There'll be a topic every night for both the server and both the customers. You know, if you aren't already, follow me across social at Sahara Contasti and online at saharacontasti.com, where I share where to eat and drink in Brooklyn, New York, and also restaurant management and serving tips. And again, thank you for joining me, and I will see you all again soon. And catch the replay, because I will be taking these episodes down. And do share!